Will you please big up and give a warm applause from Progressive Combat Club with a fight record of 2 wins. Please put your hands together for Liam B. Country Murray. Liam Murray.
Bites, there will be no head strikes on the ground. Let's see how these young lads get on. Feeling each other out, looking for the strike. Jab, cross, pushed into the cage now.
Good opening there by Murray. Good takedown, but he doesn't finish it. And Murray ends up on top in the mount position.
Murray in the mount, Murray trying to roll. Murray trying to press him up against the cage.
Looking to trap an arm here. His corner telling him to trap an arm, try and get the up bar roll out of this. Try and bridge him out. He's looking to try and overhook here, using his right arm on Murray's left. Murray does a good job defending and looking for a straightforward forearm choke, but Murray is out. Well done.
Murray's out of it.
Beautiful knee though by Murray. I beg your pardon. Beautiful knee by Murray.
Yeah, and again Murray pushing in. Murray trying for a kick. Did land a hook, but I pressed up against the cage.
Nice job there by Murray. Caught the kick. Did a nice job entering the clinch.
Now
Murray looking to dominate.
Over under, but yeah. Murray managed to wrestle to the ground. Murray throwing up his legs. How dangerous is his jiu-jitsu? We'll find out.
Looking for that arm lock. It's a bit difficult for him to get it. He hasn't really isolated either of Murray's arms at this stage. Trying to walk his guard up higher. Trying to prevent Murray from posturing up and getting a high posture. Murray throwing some shots.
He's looking up for the triangle.
And Murray with 2 arms in no danger here.
You can hear his corner telling Murray he's got to posture up. He's now doing right out in front of us here.
Good, and lands some good shots, but Murray tried to drag him down again.
Right in front of us, of course, head strikes not allowed.
Working the body, trying to stand up.
Up kick there from Murray, just narrowly missed.
Some good skills from both men so far. I'm really impressed so far by Murray especially.
Exchange, nothing major landing there.
No, some good boxing by both men. Both feeling each other out still on the stand up, and this time it's Murray who catches the kick. Nice job.
Superman punch attempt by Murray, but Murray easily brushed it aside.
Yeah, you know, you see that thrown a lot, but you don't see it landed too much. Catch those long range hooks.
Yeah, looks to be more of the striker.
Much more upright stance from Murray.
Yeah, good connection there by Murray again.
Again, good counter. This time Murray looks for the throw, and good. He lands in a good position now. Murray trying to get that full guard back. He's in the half guard position right now. Very difficult to get out here now because his head is right up against the cage. His mobility is going to be limited.
So Murray on top, working to try to get to a more dominant position. Maybe looking for an arm there.
Probably not the best decision to start striking from that position, but he's proven me wrong. He takes that mount position again. Murray looks like a stronger man. He looks like physically stronger than Murray. And it seems to be taking its toll here in these positions.
Seems to be going for a just pressing down with his forearm on the neck there of Murray.
Yeah, he went for that in the first round too. Kind of gets that, what we call it a collar choke in jiu-jitsu. But it's very, very difficult to do, and when you've no jacket on, it's very, very hard to get.
But if I'm not mistaken, Mir's eye is really swelling up. And I may be mistaken.
Again, Murray trying to overhook this arm, trying to get his, and there he goes. He gets his escape, the upper escape. Let's see how Murray is. Or beg your pardon. Let's see how Murray is off his back.
There, you can see the right eye now, can't you? Of
yeah,
Brian Mir.
It's
the
opposite eye.
Yeah. So that was that exchange at the start of the round. You can tell that Murray is the better striker. Maybe it'd be better to stand up. What do you think of doing that? Because he's pulling his arm out. He's got to be careful not to do the head strike.
I have to say, if I were Murray right now, I would be standing up. I'd be standing out of this guard because Murray looks to be dangerous off his back. He's looking for an arm lock. He doesn't have it.
And he has stood up, and I think that's wise. But now we can really see the full extent of Mir's eye. It's closing over. It's
a nasty one.
Very nasty mouse.
Eye.
Oh, and there's another one right onto the eye.
Onto that same point.
And that's surely what Murray's going to be looking at. Call him again.
Mir, an opportunity here for Murray, but he doesn't take it.
Mir coming forward, showing a lot of heart. He's clearly...
Yeah, that eye is bad. You can see it's affecting his vision already.
He's not going to be able to see any left hooks coming in, which we've seen already is what Murray's enjoyed hitting.
Yeah, it's one of his fortes, obviously. He's still coming forward, still the aggressor in the stand-up, but Murray is just picking him off as he comes in. Little flurry of his own there as just to prove me wrong. And
again, as Mir though comes in, Murray picks him, and definitely the round going to Murray there for sure.
Absolutely, especially in terms of the damage. For me now, this is a tie game. So
is this a concern for the doctors at this point?
Once it starts to affect his vision, they really have to have a check and a look at it. The biggest concern here is the safety of the fighter. I mean, it's not necessarily that the damage is particularly bad, but if he can't defend himself adequately on one side, then you will definitely see the doctors having a look at it and making sure that he can adequately defend himself. If you can't see the left hooks on their way in, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, for sure it is. And given that is seemingly one of Murray's strengths, I mean, he has done the damage on the feet, and Mir obviously pushing forward, trying to take down. But every time he comes forward at this point, Murray's catching him.
Yeah, he seems to be a tasty boxer. I mean, they've both got kind of really traditional boxing stances, very, very upright, very straight. But Murray, even though Murray's the aggressor, Murray's just picking him off, just picking off those left hooks, and that straight right, I think, is what caught him on the right eye that time.
So here we go, the third and final round, and you score it at the moment, a draw.
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to give one round each to each fighter.
So, according to Barry Oglesby, this is the deciding round.
Another factor is Mir looks to be a little more tired than Murray. Murray looks just slightly fresher. Both men quite tired.
Let's see if Murray can land another shot early in this round. Mir's got to be wary of it.
There's that right hook
this time.
That hook again. Beautiful takedown.
Good takedown
nice
by Mir. That's what he wanted, especially early in the round.
Again, pressing his forearm right down. And now looking for a key lock on this side. Putting his hand through. He has the position.
Murray managing to pull his arm out.
Just failed to lock down Liam Murray's hips.
Now the north-south. Hammering away at the midsection.
Here he goes again. Looking for this arm this time. Really has him good and locked up here. He's maybe looking for an arm, maybe looking for a triangle on this side.
He's isolated Murray's left arm with his legs. Now trying to take the right.
He won't get the triangle from here because Murray has his arm directly in, so he doesn't have just his arm. He's got his elbow bent and has his hand in. But from here, he's going to look for this arm lock on this far side.
He's working it. Murray resisting well.
Now. Murray defending well from this position, a very difficult position. He has dismounted triangle. Here he goes, Kimura. Murray again defends. Gripping his hands now, but he has this triangle on bottom. It's very, very difficult to lock this triangle in. The reverse triangle from this position. And you can see that Murray has a lot of space here right now, a lot of space between his chin and his arm, which is where Moore really wants to close. Again, looking for the arm lock on the far side. Has the arm well isolated, just cannot finish.
Murray seems to be stuck in this position, and
very difficult position to escape from. Very, very difficult. And you can see Murray really, really struggling. But you know, as long as he defends this arm, he knows he's got a chance, an opportunity to get back to his feet.
Yeah.
But Murray locking down well, really controlling him.
With the legs, though, of Murray right around Murray's head, he's finding it very difficult to move.
This triangle is much deeper now. Much, much deeper. If Murray continues to work, he's actually given up on it.
Murray's turned attention to the arm again.
Here he goes, Kimura attempt again. Murray's trying to get to his feet. This is a bad position for Murray.
Hammering away at the stomach from Murray, and Murray, the local guy, getting cheered on by the crowd and by his corner, trying to power up to his feet. He just can't seem to shift the weight of Murray off him.
He's out of that triangle now, though. He just needs to get his head clear, his head off centre, and try and take this single leg takedown he's looking for. But he's tired. You can see him gasping. It's taken a lot out of him being in that bottom position. But he's out, tries to sit out.
Murray hammering away on the midsection. This round is all Murray at the moment.
Murray gets the side control position.
And that is the fight.
Well, I think it's fairly clear that Murray takes that last round. And
well,
for me, that gives him the fight.
Let's go to the judges and find out.
Fighters to the center of the ring, please. Folks, I think you'll all agree that was 3 rounds of some fantastic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and excellent MMA skills shown by the 2 young fighters here. Three rounds goes to the judges' scorecard. Your winner by majority decision, Brian Moore. Put your hands together for a valiant opponent.
Brian, if we could just bring you here. Brian, just turn yourself. Congratulations on a win. Did you think you were going to win when it went into the 3rd round?
Yeah, well, I controlled him quite well in that 3rd round, so I was happy with that. I wasn't very happy with the striking I put on today now. Usually my striking made the best, but I just had to rely on my wrestling today, really.
Certainly taking a look at your face, it's clear that Liam did some damage. How much did that hurt you?
I've not been a wanker now, sorry, but didn't hurt at the time, and I find it hard to see now, but when the adrenaline is going, you don't feel much. But he was brilliant. He's a great opponent.
Well, you certainly have started the night fantastically. I think the crowd appreciated both your and Liam's efforts. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
My coaches, my team, Cage Contender, Samantha, who works for MMA. Thanks very much. Peter Bejan and Richard Gorey from Kilkenny came out today as well.
Well, Brian Moore, congratulations on a fantastic victory in the first fight of the night. Well done.